Hey everybody, this is Sonny. In this video, I will show you how you can optimize images in your website when you upload them to your site. See, it's very, very important that you have pictures on your website, on every single page. Whichever service you're talking about, you should have pictures. If you are adding blog posts, you should have pictures. You should have a pictures gallery for your jobs or projects that you've done in the past, before and after pictures. If you do basement remodeling, then you should have pictures of before and after the basement that you remodel. Same thing for roof repair. Doesn't matter which service you provide, but you can always have before and after pictures of the projects that you've taken in the past, right? So you must do that. Now, in order for your site to rank high in search engines, optimizing images is also an important part of the strategy. So first thing first, try and use original pictures as much as you can. And by original, I mean pictures that are from your own projects, your own job sites, and so forth. Don't get them from stock free images, websites, or don't buy them from internet, because search engines always prefer, especially Google now, it always prefers having original pictures on websites. A picture that has been probably used hundreds and thousands of places before, if you add that to your website as well, one, your prospects can see it's a fake picture or it's a stock image, and two, search engines can tell that as well. So you want to make sure you use original pictures. It also adds credibility. It adds more trust to your prospects when they see original photos on your site. So make sure you take and upload as many original pictures as you can. And it's fairly simple now. I'm sure your technicians have smartphones. Any smartphone now takes good pictures. You don't need to be carrying expensive cameras around. Any phone you have, it doesn't matter if it's an Apple or if it's Samsung or if it's anything else. All smartphones take pictures which are sharp enough that can be uploaded to your website. Next, you must name those images correctly. And by name, I mean, so when you transfer those pictures from your phone or your camera to your computer, they will have some kind of a code, some kind of a number. It could be DSC1234, right? Now, when you upload that picture as DSC1234, search engines don't understand what that picture is about. So what you need to do is you should name that picture as per your search phrase and the job that you did. So in other words, you can, let's say if you have a picture from one of your recent jobs related to sewage backup. So you can name that picture as sewage-backup-cleanup, just like you see on the screen, and so forth. Because when search engines index that image, they'll know exactly what the picture is about. You can even add the city name to it if you would like, sewage backup cleanup Atlanta, and so on. But make sure you do add names of the images before you upload them to your website. Now, another thing, the pictures that will come from your phones or cameras will be very high resolution. They'll be big file sizes. You definitely should not upload those images to your website. You must reduce the sizes. You must compress the images. Otherwise, your website will slow down. And that will be a negative factor as per Google for your SEO purposes. Any website that takes more than 3 seconds to load will not rank on page 1 of Google. So make sure that you optimize the images in a way, compress them so they don't slow down the loading speed of your website. Now, you can use free tools on internet to compress the pictures that you have. You can use Microsoft Office to compress the pictures or Photoshop and so many other tools. But I'll tell you something, as a business owner, if you don't know how to reduce or compress the pictures that you have, don't spend time trying to learn how to do that. It's just not worth your time. So here's what you do. You go to a website called Fiverr, if you're not already aware of it. So go to fiverr.com, and then when you're on Fiverr, look for image. Let's see. So I just look for images compression, and then what you can do is you can look up all these different freelancers that offer this particular service where they will compress your images, and it only starts from $5. It's fairly reasonable in price. Or you can also look for reduce the image sizes. See, doesn't matter. It says I will reduce size and optimize images. Make sure you go with somebody that has 5-star rating and has had a few projects previously. For example, right here, if I click on this person says I will crop, resize, rotate, or reduce image sizes in 3 hours. Well, that's pretty quick. 1 to 10 images for only $5. See, now if you do this yourself, even if you know how to do it, it'll still cost you more than $5 in your time, right? So find people like these, find freelancers like these that'll do it for $5, 1 to 10 images. Now, maybe the first time you have a lot of images to upload, but once you have uploaded all those images that you have, or once your site is completely optimized with the images that it already has and you re-upload them, then you will not be uploading that many images on regular basis, maybe 1 or 2 a week. So you can always pay somebody $5, get it done and over with. Okay, so make sure that the pictures, the images on your website are compressed and are in smaller sizes. Now, make sure that they're also optimized for mobile devices. Remember, 60% of all the traffic that you get on your website now is from mobile devices. In some cases, it's more than 60%. You might be offering services which may get 70 or 80% of traffic from cell phones, from mobile devices. And by optimizing here, I don't just mean reduce the size of the image itself. So let's say you have image of a large building, of an inside of a large building that you just cleaned or provided services for. Now, when people see that large image concised in a small screen on their cell phone, they may not be able to tell what the picture is all about. So make sure when you upload pictures on your website, especially if you already know that you get a lot of traffic from mobile devices, those pictures are zoomed in or they are cropped in such a way that people looking at those pictures from their cell phones can tell what exactly the picture is all about. Maybe you should check the pictures on your website from your cell phones to make sure that you can tell what the picture is all about, right? End of the day, it's a very small screen that people are using. So make sure it's cropped the right way, upload it in the correct size or small size so it does not slow down your site. 1 and 2, people can see what the picture is all about. You should also add captions to the pictures that you upload. Caption is the text that accompanies the image on the page. So usually you'll see that every picture on major sites have a caption below it. The caption will tell what the image is all about. So you should make sure that you add captions to the pictures that you upload, because that also tells search engines what the picture is about. And of course, those captions can once again be related to the search phrases, the key phrases that you're working with. And make sure you also add all text in every single image that you upload. So people who can't really see the image, they can still read about it. Now, this is something you do in the back end of, let's say if you have a WordPress site, and if you're using Yoast plugin, you can log into your back end of the website and give every single image an all text. Or you can use Canva or Microsoft Word to create all text for your images. But again, if this is something you don't know how to do, I strongly recommend get in touch with your web developer and have them do this. You may have to tell them, in fact, you should tell them which search phrases to go with which pictures, because they may not understand that. See, if they're only designers and they don't understand your industry, your business, then it's your job to make sure that they get the correct search phrases, correct keywords that they can use to add all text to the images on your website. My suggestion is, if you don't know how to do this, don't try to learn. It's only going to take a long time. Get in touch with your web guy, whoever built your site, and have them do it for you. So from here on, Every time you upload an image to your website, make sure it's completely optimized. And if your website already has pictures that are not optimized, then you may want to re-upload them one by one, because this will help your rankings. Plus, I barely see websites in service-based industry that have these optimizations done to their websites. So if you do this, most likely you'll be ahead of your competition very quickly. Okay? I hope that helps, and I'll see you in the next video.